Welcome back to another episode. We start this episode off where we finished last time, at the beautiful Fitzgerald Bay on the Eyre Peninsula. It was time for us to head off towards Streaky Bay. First head down to Whyalla, then across to Iron Knob, and then turn west towards Kimber, and then on to Streaky Bay. I think this is about where we turn off to go out to Iron Knob towards Streaky Bay.
Don't even go into Whyalla.
No, not quite. Just on the outskirts. Whyalla is very much an industrial town. This is one of the ore trains that goes between Iron Knob and Whyalla, carting the raw material to the steel mill. Iron Knob is only a very small town. It's quite surprising considering the size of the local mine. And we were surprised to find that there wasn't even any shops here, but then it's not that far back to Whyalla. The township of Kimber is very much in the middle of the grain growing area. Its claim to fame is it's halfway across Australia, and it's also the home of the big galah. Not the one standing in front of the map. We've come down to Whyalla, up to Iron Knob, across to Kimber, come across here, up to Chera, and then across to Streaky Bay. And then stay there for about a week or so, and then we go from there up to Smoky.
Coming into Streaky Bay now, we're going to go around and pick up our Lobster Pot and then make our way out to the Islands Caravan Park.
We've ordered a crayfish pot, or a southern rock lobster pot. We ordered this from Port Lincoln and got it sent to us at Streaky Bay. Unfortunately, the transport depot wasn't open when we came through, so we'll have to go back tomorrow. Alright, just going to take the boat trailer off. Wheels come off first in the main part of the trailer, and we just stretch it out. It's pretty easy. I'm going to make a new one of these. I'm going to make it out of aluminium. It's a bit lighter and put bigger, fatter wheels on it. We might even make them and sell them. Because I reckon I could make a really good trailer.
That's it.
Really only 4 bolts, a couple of pins, and drop the winch on and tighten it up. Take the load off now and drop it off. let a little bit more pitch out and that'll do it. A bit windy. This is another one of my inventions and it works really good. It was made out of necessity. It's an outboard motor slide. We've actually sent a patent overseas to see if we can get one built. If not, we're going to build them ourselves and market them ourselves. Pull the motor out, lifting it up. Down she goes. Just pick it up and drop it onto the back of the boat. Right, this is the hardest part, but at least you're lifting it with your back straight. Let's just straight lift up, walk over. And that's a 42 kilo motor. Okay, no problem at all. Didn't even hardly raise a sweat. Alright, the beauty of our outboard carrier, when you don't need it and you just need the back of your ute, you can just put a flat board over that and you've got a nice usable space. But when you want to put your outboard in, drop that in, slide it home. Simple as that. So keep an eye out, we're going to start building them or we'll get them built for us. We were pretty keen to get the boat in and it was very nice. The wind just eased off that afternoon. We're able to go out and see if we can catch some bait.
First squid of the trip,
Yep.
and he got Kev good.
This is a good lesson, how not to catch squid.
Oh dear. No. I caught him too, he just got him in and he copped it.
Our second day at Streaky Bay and we were pretty keen to get down and pick up our lobster pot. We got this sent up from Port Lincoln on the local transport. You've got a pot for it. You've got a pot. Yep.
Bit of roping the boys.
Yeah, a bit of bait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might help.
See how we go.
Thanks very much. Alright. That's pretty big and pretty heavy.
Yeah. Not a toy one, is it? That's a fair day. So this is our first day of ever trying to use a lobster pot. We only picked this up yesterday and it's a lot bigger than what we thought. I'd bought it and got it sent to us. So it's a bit of a monstrosity and it weighs quite a bit, but we've got all our license, we've got everything done properly for it, so we know very little about them, but we're going to have a crack. Where we're going to put it today is probably not the right spot, but as you probably hear on the audio, it's still fairly windy. It won't get better until towards the end of the week, so we're just going to go out and put it out there. At least we got more chance of catching something if it's in the water than what it is if it's on the back of the ute. But now it's time to launch the boat, so I'll put this camera down. So we're out here, beautiful day. It's only blowing about 35 knots. It's not that bad, but it's pretty average. We have no idea what we're doing with this trade boat, but we're going to have a crack. We're not in real deep water, it's not as deep as I'd like, but I'm not going to go out too far today, it's too shitty. So we're just going to bait it up and drop it in around some rocks here and just see what happens, and then maybe when we get a bit better weather we'll be able to take it out a little bit wider around here.
Oh, that's nicer. Oh, look at the boats too.
Everyone's got the same idea, mucking out of the wind.
How deep is it here?
Nearly 3 metres. But it's pretty nasty back there, but look at this is gorgeous.
Look at how that rock's all fallen down.
Yeah. That's cool, isn't it?
It is cool.
Nice little hole here. And there's rocks all around it. So we're going to drop the pot in here. Not really very deep, but see what that does.
Oh, you never know.
Well, at least there's plenty of rock around. I mean, southern rock lobster, so I would dare say you need rocks around, but we don't know much about this yet. But we'll learn. We've got to have a crack. Anyway, in the meantime, we'll go and catch some fish.
We got a fish.
Yeah. Right here, look. Can you see it? G'day, mate. He was after my fish, that mongrel.
A little bugger.
And I think this one's a keeper.
Oh, he looks better, yeah. He looks long.
Oh yeah, he's 31, maybe 32. Yeah, his tail's sticking out.
Beautiful.
That's our You Beauty good measurer. He keeps folding up. Now it's 30.5 centimetres and the legal size here is 30. So anything with the tail sticking out is legal. So he's coming home for dinner. You beauty.
Hello.
Yeah, no, you're going to be helping us catch fish, aren't you? I think not.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any fish while he's around.
Any fish at all now. As soon as we catch one, you'll grab it off him. Yeah, mongrel. No way,
Yeah,
keep
that was
going,
a boat. Oh. I'll move my rod. Oh dear.
Cheeky bugger.
Isn't he?
First time we pulled on the pots today. See how it's going. It's very windy. But we have managed a few whiting and a couple of squid. So we'll see if we can make it the trifecta and get a couple of crabs as well. Alright. Oh, chuck him back over and we'll have another go at the next one. Pot number 2. Just rock crabs? Oh, we did better yesterday. Alright. The wind down here in South Australia this time of year can drive you crazy. So we decided not to go out in the boat today, but we'll go for a drive around the car and do the tourist thing. Check out some of the local sites.
Seal Bay down from Streaky Bay. How nice is that? We have a day off fishing today, so we left Streaky Bay and we're heading down to the sea lion colony. So we went out and had a look at, I think it's Scale Bay, I called it Seal Bay before. But the sea lion colony is down at Point Lambert.
Just a quick stop to check out the locals. Don't go under the wheel, you dumbass. definitely is a pretty rugged coastline. And they say a picture says 1,000 words. Well, this one pretty much sums it up.
Squid and crayfish.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like the spot to put a cray pot. When you look at this sort of area down here, to me that would probably be, there's plenty of places out there where you'd probably want to put a cray pot. Don't know if you can, be in a sanctuary zone, but a couple of sea lions down there, quite a few of them, just laying on the rocks. Should have a big camera where we could zoom.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at him walking over.
There's quite a few of them around. There's a big one down here. Alright, so we've seen the sea lion colony. Let's go and see if we can find this beach that they reckon is so good.
Well, this is supposed to be the shortcut though.
Yeah, well,
I might get us lost yet.
we'll have a crack.
If someone comes the other way. We'll be polishing some scratches out.
That's all right.
I've got a mirror. Maybe I'll fold it in.
We'll be off nearly. Surely.
A little bit to go. Well, I said there was a road across, so this is it.
Not much of a road.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, I've said it before, just hundreds of times, but I reckon South Australia is so underrated and it's got some of the most beautiful beaches in the country.
How perfect is it today?
Nice, isn't it? I had to take my bloody life jacket off though. It was chafing all around my neck and it's so warm, but there's not a breath of wind. We're getting a couple of fish.
You can even see the bottom.
Yeah.
How deep are we?
Only about three and a half, something like that.
3.5. Geez, it's clear. So still today.
Yeah. So yesterday we had a beautiful day. We did manage to get the cray pot way out. We've gone right around the headland to a patch of rocks and found a beautiful spot, or what we think is a beautiful spot to put the cray pot. So this morning we go for a big drive out and pick it up, and hopefully we might have a cray or two. Alright, so we got a big drive ahead of us. The further out we went, the worse the conditions got. Well, that was fun. A nice trip out here. But we have made it. It's not real good conditions. Just take a shot over there. Well, our cray pot didn't work out too good. We come out in awful weather and we found it was jammed in the rocks. We tried to get it out. There's no way it's going to budge, not in this weather. So we're going to have to come back on a day that's pretty calm and try and work out exactly where it is, because it's not that deep. It's only about 4.5, 5 metres where it is, and we should be able to see it on one day. So we're just going to punt her back, try and keep out of the wind, and maybe get a couple of squid on the way home. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button or send us a comment so you don't miss out on our next episode of this trip.
Definitely pretty.